Selmin Murati, thank you so much for being subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it and I really hope you enjoy the content. I think it's a breach, your profile pic. I can't say much about it, sorry. But thank you once again. Hello, my name is Dr. Shambles and today we're going to be looking at some more gameplay on Ace. Since yesterday's video was me getting used to the deck, today is actually me with my own deck list. As you guys can see by the deck list portion, I am playing a bit different. Not too different, I'm just playing that Kaido. That's a tech that I decided to include instead of the red 9-cost Whitebeard. This is just because I hated that card, to be honest, and it never felt good to play it, so I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna try something else. I don't have the third tax gate, which was the other thing that I wanted, so I just decided to play Kaido and it does wonders. It's a really good card on this deck. Obviously we don't play it against blue because pudding, but the rest, so good. Also, another thing that I would need to tell you guys is I don't know what's happening on the sim. It's so hard getting into lobbies. Everything is just bugged, like there's a lot of traffic, so sometimes I click on a room on a lobby and it's already taken, and so it doesn't let me go in, and so to find interesting matchups it's really hard, but I did find some. This Luffy was actually when I was kind of frustrated and I wasn't getting into any of the big three matchups, to be honest, but it was still a very fun duel, so I decided to put it here as a first one, you know, just to warm up. So as we can see, I am not swinging a lot into lives. This is just because he's leaving Dawn up, but I'm playing on curve, and so if I swing with my 6 on Ace, he just uses the Dawn, so I just pass turn all the time. He's slowly building tempo. That's the thing with Luffy. He slowly builds tempo, but if he does get to slow tempo, it's actually a pretty good deck. But yeah, now I go 8. He still has the Dawn. That was worth, so I swung. He now has 9 Dawn. So I have that red rock right over there. That red rock is to... I only play 1. There's a lot of people playing 2. I only play 1 because you can always see it against the matchups that you kind of need it. But in this meta, most of the time, it's actually not needed in most matchups, for what I'm trying to remember right now. But against this, Luffy is pretty important, which is one of the reasons why I kept the hand, I believe. It's because of 9 Zoro. 9 Zoro, it's the best way for, and one of the only finishers of this Luffy. And so having this red rock, it's pretty good to just remove the Zoro. So that pretty much gives them -1 turn, because they need to spend one whole turn just to play Zoro, pass turn, and then on the next turn make the swings with Zoro. This is also, the red rock is also pretty good on the mirror match, and in some cases against Red Roger. Against Roger, sorry, not Red Roger, Red Purple Roger. He was playing this blocker Luffy, which I forgot that they could play on the sim. I don't put these kind of cards on my decks because we don't know when we are going to get them on the sim, so yeah. We grab the Red Roger, we play 2 of, so I decided to just grab him, make sure we have him to finish game if we need. If the other comes, we just use it as the leader, for the leader effect, as a 2k. So we bounced the double attack Luffy and he played Zoro. So he's gonna lose 2 turns now. He lost one playing Luffy and then swinging, and now he's gonna lose another one because we're just gonna remove that Zoro. Yeah, there you go. We just remove it. We don't care. They usually do play 4, so I am thinking like he's probably gonna play just another one next turn. But it is giving us some time. That's all we need. We just need to build some time. Now we go 9. There's no reason for me to go for lives, to be honest. I kind of want him to spend cards in hand. He did not. He just blocked, obviously. He plays another row, exactly. But I kind of just want him to go down on cards in hand to play the tax gate and set up the game. You can set up game with the tax gate. Tax gate next turn, Red Roger usually does a really good job. Yeah, and so I know he wants to... Next turn he's gonna try to swing... to finish with Zoro. So I'm thinking about just playing Taxgate and pass. He does counter. No, wait. Oh, I remember this play. Yeah, he counters, but then he takes. I think he regretted it. To be honest, Aduta was not gonna do anything this game. So yeah, we just played Taxgate. If he wants to try to go for a game, he needs to play Sanji. That's 2 Dawn. And then he needs to spend 2 cards from hand with each swing on Zoro. So we just bought ourselves another turn. That turn is he plays the Luffy, obviously, like, so we just need to try and play as many big bodies and survive. At least that's the way I play it. I know I'm probably not the best ace. I'm just starting to play, but I'm having so much fun with the deck. Roger and Ace are the most fun decks in the set by far. We just block. That's a free block because if he wants to swing with the characters I actually would like to. So we can't really play a big new gate. So I'm thinking about playing a Marco and leave 1 down for the red beam. And I'm not gonna play Uta because we know he's gonna play the 2K Sanji. So since I already know the next turn all my blockers will be unblockable for Zoro, the only thing I'm gonna make sure is that I can defend all the last swing of Zoro. And if we go to 0 lives, we just set up for the Roger. Also, we did find the second Roger, so we can use it as a 2K counter. Yeah, I'm going ham. I'm gonna set up for a game. I'm pretty safe. I have a lot of cards in hand. I have a red beam. If he does play, he could play the event. That would be 4 Dawn, 3 Dawn, so that's 6 Dawn. That leaves him 4 Dawn to attach to Zoro. That could have won them the game, but I don't believe they are playing. But he plays this event, which I did not know they played. Some played, but I thought they had given up on that tech. But this guy was playing it. It's a really good finish. Like, Sanji plus that event, obviously, it's insane. So yeah, we're just gonna take... Yeah, I think I take this one as well. Yeah. He goes again, and I can actually defend it. Because we have the red beam. And a lot of counter. He can swing with Luffy, obviously, and Sanji, but... That's a block from Marco and a block from Newgate. He cannot use his leader ability, which is something I forgot. And there's another thing I forgot, which is that Bonnie was a blocker. I completely forgot. It did not change the outcome of this game. You guys will see why. But I did forget. But to be honest, it was pretty safe. Because he could not use the leader effect. So he just used the event. Go to 6 Dawn, yeah, there you go. Pretty simple game. Was a good warm-up for the video. Now it's against Imu. Now, I will shout out this guy was a bit toxic with the Imu at the end of the game. You guys will see why, but I already made the cut, so you guys won't see all of it, but yeah. He did choose to go second, so we have to go first. He's cycling the deck. Yeah, we just go 9, there's nothing we can play. Next turn we probably can play Marco, attach 1 down, swing 7. Marco will probably get removed by the elder that's a bird. Sorry, I don't remember their names. But at least we draw 3 cards if he does that. And if he doesn't do that, we usually just want to block right away. Because it's 1 less attack onto lives. So yeah, it's less punishing if he doesn't do it. But I'm just trying to... Yeah, I'm just trying to hold on to the 3 lives for now. We go 7. He's probably gonna counter, to be honest, yeah. So we play Marco, there you go. He needs to use 3 Dawn to play that bird to KO our Marco, so that leaves him with 3 Dawn. That means he could leave just 1 Dawn up and make 2 6 swings. Which is fine, because we are gonna get the counter right now. I am still, like, as an issue... Oh my god, we drew 3 bricks. God damn! So yeah. Do we take here? Maybe we do. Yeah, we take. We take here and we can use a Marco. No, actually no, we cannot use a Marco. Yeah, because we don't have anything to play this turn unless we top deck it, but we're not gonna take the chances. We did draw another Marco. But yeah. We're gonna play Imu. We got that Jozu. There you go. He needs to play another birdie to remove that Marco. So we're being a bit annoying with the blocker since we're seeing them a lot. But he could potentially play Searcher and the blocker. The blocker forecast Elder. I'm so sorry, I don't know their names. Okay, so the bird is Mars, I can see there. So Mars is the KO. Saturn is a Searcher, so there you go. He did use the stage to play Searcher. Now he can still play a blocker, and he cannot attack this turn because he usually with Emo they like to leave 1 Dawn up because they run a lot of defensive events. And against us, because we are very defensive and we make very big swings, they usually like to use the events. We're very defensive because our stats are very good. So there you go. Probably can, yeah, we can remove Marco. I'm gonna go wait. He's probably, oh, he actually does not block. That's a misplay. That is a misplay. He can swing with what is Warkery. Okay, so the blocker is Warkery, Saturn is a Searcher, and Mars is the bird. He takes away Stussy. He could have Stussy, like he could have swing with the Searcher, play Stussy, remove Searcher, and remove our new gate. There you go. We just block with Marco. He does swing with the Warkery. Warkery. Goes another 6. He's obviously gonna. He's gonna play the 5Ler. I already know he's gonna make another at least 7k swing, but I don't care. I probably wanna use the. I'm probably gonna use the Red Bee, but to be honest, I think the best play. Oh no, actually no. No, actually we could use the event, the 8 cost event, and then just play the 10 new gate raw. He swings 5, I guess, because he does not have the 2k. So that was kind of clutch. We find the Kaido. I love seeing the Kaido. So yeah. Since we drew into another event, I just discard the other one. Yeah, we cannot swing with that Edward. Unfortunately, he would love that because he could just block with the Warkery and draw another card. But the fact that he did not block with Warkery on that turn and countered was a huge misplay because now he's very low on resources. And as you can see, he needs to keep searching. So he has some resources to defend because everybody who knows our late game is super strong. He's gonna go 7. Oh, sorry, at this time I was not playing Atmos, I was playing the Izu. As you can see, it did not change the outcome of this game, or did not affect this game. This was the only game I have where this happened. Sorry, I just noticed there. But yeah, I decided to put back the Atmos. I'm still pretty divided whether to play the Red Searcher Izu for more consistency or Atmos. But I think Atmos? I don't know how to say it. I still think he's better than the Izu overall. At least on the mirror, so yeah. So we play our tech, Kaido, and we just draw a bunch of cards. This is so good, man. It's so easy to put them at 3 lives, so... This is such a good late game card. So yeah, we block the 8. It's fine. We know he's gonna make a lot of swings. I use the pudding because there's no way I'm gonna use her now. I think we should counter here. Yeah. We take here. Now, he needs to spend 2 cards from... No, yeah, 2 cards from hand, so he's gonna use Leader ability. Leader ability to draw +1, then... Oh, no, he is. Yeah. No, he did not. Did he already use it and I didn't see it? I don't know. Well, now we can just block the swing from Neptune. Yeah, Neptune. So he's probably not even gonna swing with it. Yes! Oh, he does swing with it. Okay, whatever. And now he uses Leader effect. Okay, that's another way to do it. Maybe he forgot. Yeah, since he has very low cards in hand, I think I'm just gonna play Taxbird and swing. Okay. That's fine. He's probably gonna block. Or take. Okay, I'm going aggro here. I don't care. Since he needs to spend 2 cards in hand, I guess I don't care. We do have 2 blockers. Oh my god, we got... Why didn't you block? That's my question. He's holding on to Warcry a lot. I think that is a very skill issue problem there. Skill issue. Yeah, we just use Leader ability, whatever. He uses another 5 Elder. He could potentially leave the 5 Elder. No, he uses it. I guess. He could just leave 5 Elder there. Have the same amount of... No. Yeah, he could have left the 5 Elder. But I guess he was afraid I could finish game because I have 4 12k swings here. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swing with the Tax Gate. Actually, yeah, 6 is better. He counters. So I'm just gonna play Taxbird. We play Taxbird and pass turn. I'm seeing if there's an opportunity for me to get a 8 cost event. So I can play the Garp, search it up, and then play Newgate, and then still have one done up for the Red Beam. Which would just be more secure. But since I already trashed 2, I decided to just play Newgate Raw and kind of hope for the best. So yeah, if he wants to swing with with his board, he needs to sacrifice 2 cards from hand, so he cannot do it. He can only make 1 swing. That's not even worth it. So we can just block her up. And yeah, and swing with Leader, I guess. He blockers up real bad. Okay, so now what we do is we just make pressure. Yeah, we just give him the cards in hand, doesn't matter. I want him to block as much as possible. And now I'm just gonna go a 14, that's 14? Yeah, 14. He should block, but I don't think he wants to because he wants to have a lot of swings. Next turn, he already used 3 5 Elders, right? Okay, he does block, okay. And now we have 2 down for the 2 Radical Beams. We have 2 pretty much free blocks from the new gates, so we are in a very good position. I could potentially just go to 0 lives and next turn swing with Kaido. He does whatever he needs to do and I just play Roger on top of that and he can no longer block. This, assuming he can play the 4th 5 Elders again. How many? Sorry, I know some people get annoyed at clicking, of my clicking on trash, but I do click there to see what they have in trash. I saw there 2 5 Elders. he does play another one, so he did find it. There you go. He plays... There's one missing. Okay, he plays 2 blockers again. He can swing with... He can swing if he wants to. He shouldn't, obviously, because then he would just make my Roger online right away. If I take. And I am planning to take, obviously. Maybe I could have ended the game sooner, but... I don't know. Imu is such a defensive deck with so many blockers, so many events. I decided not to risk it. I think I played well this game. I think he was on his part that he made a lot of misplays on not blocking, holding on to blockers too much, and countering. He did not swing though, so he did know that my Roger would come online, at least that. He uses 2 events and a 1k. If he manages to defend every single one of my swings with, like, if he defends this one, if he doesn't block this one, and actually counters, I'm just gonna go another 14. But he does take, so I think he gave up. And this is where he turned toxic. Look at the timer there. He's gonna make me wait the entire time so I could see the victory title. Yeah, there you go. Don't worry, there's gonna be a cut here. I'm just showing you. There you go. I made a cut. I spent 1 minute waiting, and then I spent another 3 minutes waiting again. Yeah. I guess he really didn't want me to see that victory title, but I had time at that time, so I just waited. And last game is against our boy Goldie Roger. You guys know that Goldie Roger is my favorite deck on OP13. I am just practicing with Ace. Again, these are the 2 decks that I love the most, and I'm very happy that I'm gonna be able to make them both. It's gonna be a bit of money, but to be honest, because I don't need to spend on the AB02 Yamato, Red Yamato, it's money I'm willing to spend, because OP13 is... I'm very happy with that set. I think all the leaders are super fun, to be honest. There's no one I don't enjoy playing. But the 2 I enjoy the most are these 2, and since both of them are in my budget, I'll make them. So, Roger did still going second from us. So, we are going first again, once again. This is the second game we cannot go second. We usually like to go second. We take and we draw. I don't know if against Roger I like to take so early. I did take for the plus draw. And since I'm going first, I was going to play Yamato anyways. So yeah. So I decided to take, and I think now I have enough counter for whatever he wants to swing. He plays Gavan. People are calling him Scopper, but I prefer calling him Gavan. I think it's simpler. There you go. So I think next turn, the idea here is... Yeah, we used the 2k. Okay, whatever. Yeah, it will be the same. I'm trying to hold on to Pudding because obviously he has a lot of cards in hand, so I'm gonna try to see the window to play it. But I think priority is just to take the aggression out of Roger. Now he goes 6. I thought he was going to defend, to be honest. But he did not, yeah. And so we go 7. He could have spent the 2 cards that he just spent defending lives on that bullet. Like 2, 1, 6, 1, 7, he just needed to spend 2 cards, so yeah. Plays Roger. The promo Roger, the best addition to that deck. We just let it go, and now we can use our events to play a blocker. There you go. So he's at 9, so we can swing with Jozo and we can swing with Leader. And that's exactly what I'm going to do, because I just need him to spend some cards from hand. I need him to spend cards from hand so I can find a window to play the 10 gate. What I'm realizing right now is I'm probably not gonna have the window to play Pudding. I'm just gonna have to leave him with the cards in hand. Or what I could do is play a Marco, play Pudding, and then next turn maybe play Taxgate. He goes 6. I'm like, I kind of really like the pressure that Jozu is doing. Is it possible for me to defend this guy? That's what I'm thinking right now. And I do defend him. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try it. I don't not have a lot of experience playing against Roger with the promo because, as you guys know, as I said it already, I do not like to play with cards that I don't know if they're going to be on the West or not, or how much time it's going to take. But yeah. So I think I should use, I'm gonna use the event once again. I think I should play another Blocker Birds. Exactly. Get 2 draws. I think I should, take 1 Tax Bird because there's no reason to play 2 against this matchup. He's already going down on cards in hands. He could take this swing though. Like, he needs to spend 2 cards. There you go. And so I go another 9, and now he needs to spend 2 cards again. Now he should defend, and he does defend. There you go. If he would have defended this Jozu, the Jozu first, I would just play Garp and then swing with the ace. Now we let this go. I'm not gonna protect that 2 turns in a row. Obviously, Jozu did his job. He did a wonderful job. He's gonna go 9. That's a free block, to be honest. Yeah. He can go 10. There you go. That's another free block in my opinion because now he's gonna swing another 9. He does not. He swings a 7. So I just use Leader Effect and leave Odama in case I need it. I'm gonna remove that chunks. Top deck. Oof. Okay, we get Marco. It would be very risky to not get Marco there, to be honest, and get the event to try and cheat out another new gate and try to maybe play a Uta as well. But yeah, I don't think that would be worth it. I think it's much better to play Marco and Uta and then attach on to Leader. We take that one and now we can just free block. So he should pass turn here. Or he can attach to Roger, but he does pass turn. And now we play past Taxgate and pass the turn. So if he wants to swing with his board, now he needs to spend 2 cards. So he's just gonna make a very big swing. And so I actually just defend it, obviously. I don't think I was thinking about taking it for a second and play Roger and try to finish game next turn, but I don't think that's the moment. I think now it's the Marco play. Yeah, that's the Marco play, baby. So I'm just gonna play 1 Marco. This is because I'm gonna be a bit aggressive. Oh, I'm actually gonna go all out with the... Okay, I'm gonna try to make him go to 1 life only. Yeah, there you go, he defends, so I can swing with the Taxgate now. I do not want him at 0 life, so if he took the 9 first, I would not swing with Taxbird. I would just block her up and pass turn. And the reason why I didn't want to swing with Taxbird first is because I still wanted to attach Dawn to Leader. And so attaching Dawn to swing does not give away that much of the play that I... Oh, look, I just want to set up the game. He plays Shanks again, but that's too late, man. I think I should take here. Yeah. He does not have blockers, so... and he cannot play the Red Roger, so I can just take here. Yeah, we can just defend. He needs to swing with everything. I'm just gonna... I didn't need to, but I'm just gonna block with Marco because I already know... I know he cannot defend all of my swings now. I don't even need Roger. And there you go. He did have Red Roger. That's... So... I think that's why I defended the first swing on leader there. I was afraid of Red Roger. Red Roger is going up in price because he's the best finisher of the game, and every red color pretty much is playing it. But yeah, we did play around it, thank God. Thank you so much, these were the games, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe. Comment what you think of the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.